Hello everyone, and welcome back to Extracurricular Activities. We're here with Harold, I think that's his name. I remember Coach Grifter, but I couldn't remember if his name was Harold or not. You know, I'm still getting used to everyone's names in this. But we're here at his house, and he's looking cute. You'd never seen him in such a state. He was normally more full of life. But in the class, be it in the classroom or on the courts.
I'm fine, Mr. Josh. Look at me, though. I'm a mess.
He tried to crack a smile, but it didn't last long.
And I'm just lying here in my underwear. How embarrassing. Sorry, Mr. Josh. I look kind of pathetic right now, don't I?
Well, you certainly look rough, Coach. You tried not to stare too much at him, and as much as you wanted to let your eyes wander, his eyes were watching you.
Oh man, let me go clean up real quick. I'll be back soon, okay? If you're thirsty or hungry, help yourself. There's stuff in the fridge. I'll try not to take long.
Man, he's really not himself right now. Wonder what's up. You sat down on the couch and noticed you sat on top of something. What's this? It's a stuffed bear? Did we get to see it? Looks like it hasn't been it's seen better days too. He's missing an eye and looks like his leg's about to fall off. Oh no. That's cute. I wonder if this is the coach's. Setting the bear aside, you notice something else on the couch. And a pill bottle? You pick up the bottle and look at the label, curious as to what it could be. I have no idea what sertralin is, but right above the label you saw the words antidepressant, and it had the coach's name, the coach's full name along it. He's taking medication for depression, but he's never shown signs of it at school or on the courts. You lost yourself in thought while staring blankly at the bottle, trying to think of any time Coach might have hinted at it. It dawned on you that perhaps it was the reason for his absence for the past several days, but you weren't fully sure of that.
Of course, that's where I'd leave them.
You handed the bottle over to the coach, and he sat down beside you, leaning over on his knees with the bottle clasped between his hands. I'm sorry, Coach. I wasn't meaning to be nosy.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure someone would have found it out sooner or later. I'm glad it was you, though, and not someone else. I think I can talk with you about it, if that's okay.
Okay, of course, Coach. I'll listen if you need me to.
Well, I'm sure the medication gave you a bit of a clue as to what's up. I've been suffering from depression for a while now.
I'd never have guessed with how you are at school and on the courts. And your book seems to be doing good too. I can't believe you'd be depressed.
You'd think so, right? Unfortunately, that's not the case.
He stood up and grabbed a picture frame off a nearby shelf, handing it to me as he sat back down. The picture was of the coach and a human woman. Both were happy in the picture, and Coach looked quite different. He was just as buff in the picture, but had less of a gut on him, and he looked younger. Who's she?
That would be my ex-wife.
The ex-wife?
Yeah, a typical story for us. We were high school sweethearts and got married a couple years out of high school. Life was great, but we both went through college and got great jobs, and we're talking about starting a family. But a couple of years ago, things went sour for us. She ended up wanting a divorce, and then you top it off with some of the causes for the divorce. It took me down a pretty rough path.
I never would have thought. You kept it hidden so well. This is a great track to be playing. This music, it's vibing.
That's what you do. You hide it from everyone and try to go along with your life like normal. I've been well. I have a good therapist, and the medication works great too. But every now and then something happens, and I just go into a funk.
What caused it this time?
It's silly, honestly. I'd rather not say.
Oh, it's polite not to, but I want to. I'm a little nosy. But in real life, I wouldn't press the issue. Because I don't care about people in real life. It can't be that silly if it caused you to shut down for a couple of days.
Had you not shown up, it could have been even longer. I guess I could tell you what the reason is. It was, because of you.
He was so blunt with how he said it. You were startled with this reply. It was my fault? What did I do? I'm sorry, Coach. I really don't know what to say.
Now, hear me out first. Because of my depression, it's hard for me to get out and, do things at times. Being out with you Saturday after my, book event was great. I felt really good when I got home. But Sunday, I was hoping to hear from you again. As the day went on and I still hadn't heard from you, I ended up shutting off my phone and going to sleep. I'd been sleeping for most of the time since then. It was a bit of a silly thing to trigger a relapse like that.
I'm sorry, Coach. I was so busy that day. I spent so much time helping my friends that...
Ugh, you don't have to explain yourself, Mr. Josh. I shouldn't have let myself get so worked up over it. It's just, being around you lately has really made me happier. I miss interacting with people outside of work.
Coach.
I'm sorry for making you and the guys worry. Thanks again. And thanks for coming to check on me. It helps to know someone cares about this fat bear.
Oh, speaking of that, I made a cake with Maria yesterday, and I brought you some today.
Calling myself a fat bear reminded you that you brought cake for me?
No, that's not what I was going for. Going off of, that's what that said. He chuckled and patted your shoulder.
Relax, I'm kidding. So, where's this cake? What kind is it?
You produced a bowl from your bag that had a generously sized piece of cake in it, and you gave it to him.
It looks like nothing but chocolate in this bowl. I haven't really eaten lately, but this looks delicious. If you don't mind, I'm going to eat it now.
Certainly. Go ahead and eat it. He didn't bother getting a fork or just using his fingers to eat the cake. His eyes had rolled back to in his head as he devoured the snack, licking his fingers clean once it was gone.
Oh man, that cake was so good! I couldn't help myself but to eat it all in just a few bites.
Huh, I'm glad you liked it. I'll have to just bring you an entire cake next time.
That's probably a good idea. I'll eat it all at once. Thanks, Mr. Josh. Really, thank you for coming by. I think I'll be okay now, and we'll be able to get back to practice like normal tomorrow.
We had practice anyway, but it'll be good to have you on the courts with us. Spencer tried filling in for you, but I think he was getting annoyed.
Now he knows how I feel when it comes to dealing with Chester or Darius.
He sure does.
So, aren't you supposed to be in class right now?
Yeah, I guess I'm missing my math class. Spencer told me he'd take notes for me.
Spencer knows you came here?
Yeah, he's the one that gave me your address.
Huh, I see. Well, if that's the case, how about I order a couple pizzas and you can stay for lunch?
Oh. Cute. A pizza? Yeah, I'm down for that. Maybe I can make up for not hanging out with you Sunday.
Sure, that'd be great.
The coach put in a call for pizza, and you took the time to chat with him about whatever came to mind while waiting for it to arrive. Glancing at the picture once more, you decided to ask about the woman and the woman he had married. What was so bad that caused you to get a divorce? Coach Grifter took the picture from you and placed it on the back on the shelf.
I didn't want to. I really loved her and wanted to work through the problems, but she didn't want to. I'd rather not talk about that right now, though. Maybe later, all right?
Sorry. I'll not bring it up again.
Don't be sorry. I'm just... I've just not talked to anyone other than my therapist about it.
An awkward silence filled the room, and you left the need to change the topic quickly. Your house is really nice, by the way. I was a bit surprised.
It's too big for just me now, but I like it too much to try and sell it. We bought it together, and when we split, she let me have the house. She ended up moving across the country. You're welcome over any time you feel like you need to get away. I have a pool in the backyard, so come over any time.
He can afford a, house with a pool on a teacher's salary. I realize it's a college professor, but huh. Oh well. Cool. I'll keep that in mind. It would make a great place to have a little party for the team one day.
That's a great idea. Let's see how you guys do this season.
And speaking of the team, when's our next match?
That'll be next week. It'll be the first game of the season. This one will start placing us for regionals. You guys are showing a lot of promise, so I think you all stand a big chance at getting it in this year.
And thanks to you, Coach. You're doing a great job with us.
We're all working hard, so it'll pay off for everyone.
The doorbell sounded, and the coach vanished for a moment. I like to think that he just backflipped, over the couch to the door, you know? Pretty sure Harold can do that. When he returned, he had two boxes of pizza in hand with a big grin.
Pizza's here. I hope you're hungry. I know it's a little early for lunch, but there's nothing wrong with that, right?
Right. I skipped breakfast, so I'm a bit famished. I haven't eaten in 2 days, and I'm not famished. I don't know what's up with that. Probably shouldn't have said that.
Then let's eat. I'll grab some plates, and we can just sit in the living room and watch TV while we eat. Sound good to you?
Yep. Coach left you with the boxes and grabbed plates and a couple bottles of water before returning to join you on the couch. Dropping down beside you, he handed you a plate and motioned to the food.
Dig in. Eat as much as you want, all right?
Thanks for lunch, Coach. You and the coach took no time in demolishing the first pizza, but that was more than enough for you. Coach, on the other hand, finished off most of the second one on his own, while you sat back and watched television with him. Geez, Coach, you really packed that thing away.
I guess I haven't eaten in the past couple days. I was starving. I'm pretty full now, though. I feel like I could go back to sleep.
I can head out if you want to sleep.
What? No, you don't have to leave right now, unless you want to, of course.
You could tell that he didn't want you to leave just yet, and really, you did not want to leave either. The concern for your coach was still there, but seeing him made you happy, made you feel good too, and you didn't want to ruin that. I'm pretty comfortable right now. So if you really don't mind, I'll stick around.
Great! I wasn't expecting to have any company today, so I'm not really prepared to entertain. And my whole body aches right now. It's stiff from lying around the past couple days.
Let's go to the pool then. Right? You can just relax.
It's mostly in my neck and shoulders.
If you'd like, I could rub them for you.
Would you mind? I've not had anyone to do that in a while.
I'll try, but I can't guarantee it'll work. You moved behind the coach while where he was sitting and looked down at his thick neck and shoulders. His fur felt scruffy under your hands when you finally reached up enough nerve to touch him. This was something you'd never done for anyone, and you had no idea what you were doing. There's so much muscle buried under the fur right here. It's so tough. Aside from the one time at practice, I've never really felt him. I thought his fur would be softer, but then again, he said himself, he's not really showered in a few days. You dug your thumbs into his shoulders and began making circles with them pressed into his muscles.
Oh man, that feels great.
Really? I've never done this before, so it's a little awkward for me.
Just keep doing that. Put some force into it, and really just work the muscles.
Sure. Doing as you were told, you put more pressure into what you were doing, and Coach began to grunt and exhale deeply.
Oh, that feels great. My muscles were so stiff, and I can already feel them relaxing.
Your hands moved to around his neck, and you rubbed your thumbs up his neck to the base of his skull. Without thinking about it, you found your fingers scratching the back of his head until he started to push more into it. Once you noticed, you pulled your hands away and went back down to his shoulders. You heard a quiet snort. Okay, but it was quickly covered up with another sigh while you continued to work over his meaty shoulders.
You can stop now, Mr. Josh.
Is it bothering you?
No, that's not it. It feels real good.
Then why should I stop?
I'm feeling a lot better now. I really appreciate it. Oh, would you mind grabbing another bottle of water for me from the kitchen?
No, sure thing. As requested, you got him a bottle of water and returned to join him on the couch. He looked flustered when he sat back down, as he had pulled a pizza box into his lap. Hungry? Hungry again?
Yeah. I figured I'd eat another piece since it was here.
With a nervous laugh, he took the bottle of water from you and chugged most of it in one go.
Thanks for rubbing my shoulders. That felt way better than I expected it to. Sorry if it was a little awkward.
Oh, hi. I don't mind doing that for you, especially if it helps make you feel better. Not to mention, I really enjoyed getting to feel just how thick he was. Got anything else in mind to do for the day?
Actually, I think I need to head to the campus. I'm feeling a lot better now, and need to take care of my absences.
That's not a bad idea. And are you sure you're feeling up to it?
Yeah, I think I'll be alright. You've really helped me out today. Just having someone to come around for me does wonders. Thanks, Mr. Josh.
You're welcome, Coach. Anytime I can help with it, just let me know, and I'll do what I can, alright?
Now, keep that in mind. And if you would, keep this to yourself. Not many people know that. And I'd really rather keep it that way for now.
Got it. I'll not speak of it to anyone.
I'm going to clean myself up. Now and head to the campus. Do you want me to drop you off too?
If you don't mind, I'd appreciate it.
Alright, let me take a shower real quick, and we'll head out.
Coach disappears down the hall, and you head to and you heard the door close behind him. Too bad it's not like the locker room. I guess I'll just watch TV while I wait. 30 minutes or so pass while you waited. The coach rejoins you in the living room. Ah, okay.
Alright, I'm good to go. Do you want me to drop you off at the campus or the other place?
At the other spot, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Wait, well, before we, okay. I was real confused. I'm doing good, guys. I'm doing good.
Okay, well, before we leave.
Coach Griffer walks up to you, wraps both of his burly arms around you. He hugged you tight against himself and held you there for a moment.
Thanks for checking in on me. I might have been here a while longer before had you not come by. I'll try not to worry you all like that again.
The hug surprised you, but you put your arms around his midsection and tried to return the gesture. It was a welcome surprise. His body was still warm from having just showered, and he smelled clean. The experience was a pleasing one. This gave you a great chance to feel how soft and bulky the coach really was. I'll hold you to that, coach. I should be drinking water. There we go. Oh, this is what I get for recording just recovering enough from being sick, but that's okay. Maybe I should end the part here. How's that sound, everyone? I don't want to choke myself to death right on mic. So I'll see you guys around.